Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to draw the sheep from the Minecraft movie. I want you to draw along with me through the whole thing. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start with the head on this side, move on to the body over here. So let's start with the eye right here. I'm going to start with straight line right there. This could be the top of the eye of one side. Pull down over here. I think the easy part is that this sheep is all cube. Line down. So you got one eye on this side, okay? Pulling in right there. Leaving a little space over here for the nose that's going to show. And we're going to go over here now and we're going to put the curve right here for the edge of the snout. Let me move my box over here. It's too much. There we go. It's causing a shadow. Eye out over here. Curve around the corner. And then we're going to pick up the eye on this side, which is going to be the exact same shape. Same square that we got over here on this other side. Okay. I'm going to pull this line down. We're going to put like a C shape right here. C shape right there. Over here, it's going to be the bottom of the mouth. You'll see it'll come together. Angle right there. And it's not going to be, you can make it a total corner or you can make it kind of round. Over here, the front. Curve. Over here now. Connect it down there. It could be slightly curved either way. Whatever it is that you kind of prefer. One over here from the C curve, we're going to draw a straight line, but not all the way across. Line up in the middle over here. And we're going to put literally a V shape right here in the nose area. 1, 2. Over here now, we're going to make a little bit of a thicker, almost like looks like a D shape right there, but very, very thin for the nostril. The nostrils there. I'm going to pull a line down over here, curve for the open inside of the open mouth over here. A line over here across. Pull a straight line down, cross up for the teeth right there, and then we're going to start a line over here, pull down. Going to find lower teeth right there. You can kind of just put lines to them, right? Find those teeth right there. Over here now with the tongue, inside right here, we're going to form like a circle, almost like a bubble. That's going to be his tongue right there. Over here to the eye on the inside, not too far up. I'm going to line over here, up at an angle. Line over here, out over there. It's going to be, and we're going to fill it in too. So basically the eye of the sheep is going to be, the eyes are going to be wall-eyed. They're going to be facing out because that's the way it was in the Minecraft movie and also in the game. We're going to put the skin around the face over here. So we're going to start up here around this area, and I'm going to pull a line down pretty close. And it's going to curve inward and go right into that original C shape right there. Cool. Straight across. Doesn't have to be straight. It could be at an angle. Pulling down. Curve over here, down. There you go. Now we're going to find the block. That was probably the hardest part of the whole thing. So we're going to find the block around the head. So I'm going to start from this side. Let's do like bubbly curve over here. And across over here, I'm going to draw straight, maybe some zigzags, straight, curve, straight, curve, straight, curve, curve. Right? But overall it's straight, but every now and then draw a little bubble or a little zigzag. I'm going to mark it over here on this side as well. So maybe on this side I'm going to do the same thing. Let's see, maybe like right here. And I'm going to do the exact same thing all the way down. So do it along with me. Line down, bubble, bubble, maybe a bigger bubble, down, zigzag, down, bubble, bubble to that point. Right? Gives the illusion of fur right there. Same thing over here. Maybe we'll draw it over. We'll go down a little bit more. We'll put our corner over here on this side. Same thing, straight, curve, curve, curve. Now that you draw one, we'll draw this other one. Let's go over here on this side, and we're going to draw a curve line out, down. For the ear, curve in. So it's like, this one's a little curved up, this one's curved out that way. Same thing for the inside. Maybe a little bit of an overlapping. Over here on this side, curve, round, same thing. A little bit more though, because we're seeing more this ear than that ear, because he's got his head turned that direction. So same over here, line right there. Around this point, not all the way to the edge, but over here, there's going to be a curve down over here to the body, right? Make it relatively big, but not too big. Same thing, zigzag, curve, zigzag, curve. Exact same thing. Line down, straight for the leg. Over here for the back, for the other leg. The other part of the leg. And then same thing, bubble, bubble, straight, bubble, bubble, zigzag. It's whatever it is that you want. You can mix it up. Over here in the front, on this side, straight, zigzag, bubble. Same thing. Alright. Over here, down for the leg there. Down for the rest of the leg here. Down over here, down over here. Curve, 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 curve. Line over here, up. Line over here, up. For the hooves right here, curve up. Almost like you're drawing like shoes. Almost like this, like a simple way you draw feet, but. And draw another line for the actual hooves right there. Okay, let's join the stomach. It's pretty much just straight line, same thing, bubble, bubble, zigzag, bubble here. All right, find the other leg, the hind leg over here. Same exact thing, draw a line across as well, but same thing, the bubbly line. And we want to find a point over here in the back. So let's just say the back will be here. Back, we're going to put a dot over there because that just kind of a cross. And the exact same thing, that same simple line, just straight, bubble, bubble, zigzag, bubble, bubble. You know, it's up to you how many bubbles and zigzags you want to do, but it's going to make the sheep look, same thing downward, by the way, but it's just going to make the sheep look, you know, like that texture. And then copy this foot over there. So line down, curve, curve, up. Same thing. Curve, up. Draw the hooves on here. All right. And then you can always draw like the hind leg over here in the background. Just essentially a copy of that. See, down here, something like the exact same way. You're just drawing the exact same leg back there. All right. Almost done. Last thing. You want to go over here. Draw like the, looks like the number 3 a little bit, or E. Curve. Zigzag. Number 3 over here. Just pepper a little bit, not too much. Right? Not too much. You know, it looks like little bird things. You could vary it up. It could be one little bump. And that's going to give the illusion of texture to the sheep. All right. Let's fill this in too. What I want you to do is I want you to say, how's it going in the comments. I want to know how your day is going and what do you want to see on this channel. Anyways, thanks so much. I want you to stay here. We're going to go over to the next drawing lesson. Right now it's going to start. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.